Hi, my name is Kayla Quinn, and today I'm going to be interviewing one of my friends and asking her a series of questions on her history on student teaching. Emily, what is your name and what content and grade level have you taught?
My name is Emily Camillo, and I did my student teaching at Atlantic City High School, and I was in a high school French class that was primarily freshmen and sophomores.
Okay. How many years have you taught for?
This is my first year of student teaching, so one.
Okay. As a teacher, can you describe your PLN?
For my personal learning network, I've used multiple networking resources to aid in the success of my student teaching and have it better myself and the students in the class. In the classroom, they used their online textbook, which they had the actual textbook in the class, but there was a website that they were given, which there was the textbook at home where they could also access their homework, all the materials that they needed, and quizzes as well for them to practice. They had the computers in the room and Chromebooks provided for them to use in the classroom instead of using the hard textbook. I also used Pinterest a lot for different ideas to see different techniques and new projects that the students could work on. I used different sites such as Kahoot to administer tests and practice playing trivia games so all the students could follow and I could check their comprehension. I could see all of their updates, and I would like to use Twitter a lot because you could see all the things that I posted and their feedback from it. And it acted as a really good reminder for students because it is so prevalent in their life since they use it super often, and it's a good way for them to stay up to date on things that they need for schooling in a way that is very common and useful to them as well.
Right, thank you. How has your PLN supported your teaching?
My PLN has allowed me to keep my time student teaching very organized and interactive. The students have remained engaged throughout the majority of the lessons, and I really enjoy using technology because the students enjoy using the iPads and using their cell phones, so it's a good way to, keep them engaged. My PLN has kept all of my students on top of their schoolwork because, again, it keeps them more engaged and interactive. They were more responsive to the modern day teaching as opposed to just lecturing out of a textbook or on the blackboard.
Okay. And my last question is, what advice and recommendations would you give to a new teacher entering the profession on what to include for their personalized lesson plan?
My biggest advice is to use other teachers' resources and even just resources that you can find online because it's a good way to see what worked and what didn't work. Technology is super important to also use and become familiar with because it is growing in the world every day, and it's important to use to teach students information that you are providing to give them the content, but also so they can grow with their technological advancements throughout their educational careers.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you for interviewing.